In this video, we will show you how to assemble your Dual Cable Cross Lite. Before you begin assembly, please be sure to read the assembly manual thoroughly, as it will contain important safety warnings and assembly tips. If there are any questions regarding the replacement process of this part, please contact Freemotion Customer Care at the information below. To begin, unbox the unit, being careful not to damage or discard any separately packaged parts in the process. Next, unwrap any parts shipped in bubble wrap or other protective film, and verify all parts listed are included with your assembly. Loosen each of the 1/4 inch by 3/4 inch screws and remove the access cover at the rear of the unit. Using a pair of diagonal cutters, snip the cable ties holding the left and right weight selector parts inside the unit from shipping and set them aside. Beginning with the right side, align the leg and start each of the 4 3/8 inch by 3 inch bolts, then the 2 3/8 inch by 1 inch bolts behind the leg. Once all bolts have been started, tighten all 6 bolts to specification and repeat this process for the left side. Moving on, locate the left arm bracket. Lifting up on the adjustment knob, slide the bracket carefully into place and let the adjustment knob down into one of the holes on the bracket. Next, install one 3/4 inch by 1/2 inch shoulder screw into the top of the bracket and repeat this process for the right side. To install the weight guides, first, ensure that you begin with the threaded end oriented upward. Locating one of the 4 holes and the weight bumpers inside the bottom of the unit, insert the weight guide all the way in until it supports itself. Repeat this process with the other 3 weight guides. Proceeding on to the weights, begin by orienting all 40 weights in the same direction as shown. Next, carefully slide each of the weights down onto the weight guides and repeat this process until there are 20 weights per side. Once all the weights are securely in place on the weight guides, locate the right weight selector and orient it as shown. Next, slide it down and carefully into place atop the weight stack and repeat this step for the left side. To complete this step, lift each of the 4 weight guides up and into the frame as shown, then tighten all 4 of the 5/8 inch jam nuts to secure them into place. Starting with the left arm, orient it with the pin facing upward. Aligning it within the arm bracket, insert the shoulder screw all the way through, tightening it once completed. You will repeat this process for the arm on the right side. Next, install the counterweights. Holding the counterweight in alignment with the threaded holes on the arm, tighten the 2 3/8 inch by 4.5 inch screws. This process is the same for both sides. Starting on the left side, pair swivel bracket A and B together, placing the 2 3.5 inch pulleys in between. Then, tighten the 3/8 inch by 2 inch bolts through each of the pulleys to complete the swivel bracket and pulley assembly. Repeat these steps for the right side swivel bracket and pulley as well. Over the next few frames, please watch carefully to see how the cables for the unit are routed. Feel free to go back or pause if needed. For reference, please see pages 11 and 12 in the user's manual for additional visuals on routing. Once the cables have been routed, tighten the 3/8 inch nut about halfway onto the threaded end of the cable. Next, insert the threaded end of the cable down into the hole on top of the U-bracket housing the pulley. Finally, slide another 3/8 inch nut onto the threaded end of the cable to secure the cable to the weight selector. To test the unit, insert the weight selector pin and be sure it inserts easily. Then, pull each of the handles repeatedly to ensure that there is no abrasion happening between the cable routing and/or the pulleys. Next, ensure all adjustment pin retention nuts are secure. Finally, install the weight decals as shown. Once the performance of the unit has been verified, reinstall the access cover with 10 1/4 inch by 3/4 inch screws. This concludes the repair tutorial. For further assistance with assembly, operation, or other inquiries, please refer to the contact information slide at the beginning of this video.